Day 17. Ooh, got a little movie there. So it's the last quarter moon. We're still experiencing the 32nd hexagram. And our question today is, how can we live alongside fear and still be open to continual change? Well, part of that is understanding that fear and excitement feel the same. I was taught this years ago. And so you really have to understand, are you really in fear? Are you just really excited? And then feel into that a little bit. The question about living alongside fear but still being open to change is an important one, because we can't let fear paralyze us, right? Our anxieties paralyze us. We have to take ownership of that. And that's gonna start with the child. Remembering to see life through the eyes of a child. When we observe children, and if we remember back to our own childhood, everything was exciting, everything was new. We saw things through different perspectives all the time, no matter what it was. I mean, I observe my child and he just lives through pure excitement. It doesn't matter if he's been reprimanded for doing something that's dangerous or, inconsiderate, or he's just thinking in the moment. He's excited about what's in front of him. So sometimes he doesn't think through things. And so we have the blessings of being adults and being able to see through things. But we often forget to see things differently. We forget to remind ourselves to look at things with new eyes, with new perspectives, with excitement, with the prospect of something different. And so that's how we will begin to stay open to continual change, to start seeing things through the eyes of children. The 10 of Cups that comes next is just a reminder that your perpetual success is here, right? You're living an amazing life. And so being open to what this life is going to bring you is key. You see children dancing, you see adults celebrating in awe of all that has happened and where they're at now. It's in the shape of a rainbow, so right, that gold at the end of the rainbow perspective, I suppose. But remember, opening up and being able to receive and see what has happened to now, and knowing that life can only get better is going to be important to being open to continual change. And understanding, that possibilities are always out there, and that we can't just pigeonhole ourselves into specific outcomes. The next card, it looks a little darker. This card is the Orphaned card. And this is just reminding us that we don't have to do everything alone. Number one, we're not supposed to be alone. So, it's important to know when you're supposed to be a part of something rather than separate from something. So be mindful of that. Sometimes we think we can do things all by ourselves, or that we'll do it better if we do it ourselves, and we don't allow others to participate in certain areas of our lives. We don't allow them to experience the lessons that they need in their own lives when we do things like that. This could also represent, those who may feel a deep sense of loss. Maybe you no longer identify with a circle that you did once, and maybe it's time that you find a new tribe or a new circle to, I don't want to say belong to, but to be a part of, okay? And this one hits home for me because a lot of the people that I felt very dear to and close to kind of fell away. They don't talk as much to me anymore, if at all. Even through efforts of reaching out, it's just something that happens to us all. And so if you find yourself in that same situation, then I implore you to see who else is out there that fits into your circle, right? That fits into the values that you hold in your life. This in a relationship can mean that you're working through your own growth. Your partner may be working through their own growth, or maybe It could be friends, or, you know, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. But just along what I was just saying, this could mean that there's been a drifting of some type in a relationship because you're both experiencing different levels of growth. Life is just happening around you, and feelings may be hurt or you may be confused, but just know that it doesn't define you. So don't let it impact your growth, okay? And you can't be all things to all people. So not everyone is going to like you. That's okay. I'm not saying to go out and just, you know, don't give a shit what you say or do to people, because that's not living in integrity at all. But you can't be everything to everyone. I guess I already said that, but we're gonna go back to that. So just know that you are you, and there are people that are going to value you for who you are. Even if that means you're not the same you that you were 10 years ago, there are people who value you for who you are and see your light and want to be around you to learn and grow with you through your life. So if you're finding yourself, you know, staying apart from other people because you're too scared to get close to others, stop doing that. Find someone, start with someone, one person to get closer to, and allow life to transpire. If you've befriended people that are unhealthy for you, it's time to make that decision to make better choices, to put you first and become a healthier version of yourself. Become someone that you value to be around, and start connecting to others in a healthy way once you realize those patterns that you've put yourself in. That one was pretty heavy-handed, but right, how do we live, you know, alongside fear and still be open to change? It's recognizing where change is needed, okay? And then expecting the best. Expecting the best is an action card. It's just letting us know that we have to start each day expecting the best to happen, okay? Being open to change. We're not saying, you know, this needs to happen to be the best day, but we need to wake up and expect the best experience of every day to happen to us. Every single day holds lessons and ways for us to grow, okay? It's asking us to, it's almost like the law of attraction, right? It's gonna happen. If you expect it to happen, it's gonna happen. If you're expecting a shitty day, know that shitty day is right around the corner, okay? If you're expecting divine guidance, you're expecting synchronicities, you're expecting, you know, beautiful things to happen, then those things can happen. They will happen. They may not be awe-inspiring angels singing in the clouds, but be appreciative of the small things that change the flow of a day, that light you up. Be aware of positive changes happening. Open your awareness to those positive expectations, which are magnets that will attract all the things that you need when you need it, the things that you want, if they are for your highest good, okay? That's going to create those powerful vibrations and allow you to take risks that will provide amazing achievements, all right? Lots there. This may be my longest video, but you know, when we're talking about fear and being open to change, a lot happens. So let me know what comes up for you. And yeah, I'm always around. Have an awesome day.